Tonight we're celebrating remarkable leaders in our community at the Blue Water Women of the Year Awards.
This is the 14th annual event, and the 6 women being honored tonight are Emily Gowdy, who is the nonprofit founder. We have Laura Burrell, who is one of the founders of Sons Outreach, which is another nonprofit in the area. We have Amy Smith, who works at St. Clair County Community Mental Health. And we have Jasmine Thomas, who is the Deputy Planning Director for the City of Port Huron. We also have Lisa Beeden, who is the Executive Director of Blue Water Developmental Housing, and she is also a County Commissioner for St. Clair County. And the Blue Water Woman of the Year is Allison Arnold, who is the Director of the St. Clair County Library System. I always like to give the example, I minored in history in college, and I always tell people, someday I want to go back to school and get the other half of my history minor, because I feel like I only learned about the male predominant characters in our history. Who was George Washington? Well, I really want to know there were women behind all of those men that we learned about. So I want to know their stories, and that is why it's important to tell her story, is what we call it. The her story of our community, the her story of our country.
Winning the Blue Water Woman of the Year Award personally makes me incredibly proud and very humble. I grew up in Port Huron. This is my home. St. Clair County is my home, and to be recognized for the work that I do in service to this community is just incredibly honoring. Professionally, I think that it's important that we are an integral part of the whole community, in partnership with the nonprofits, in partnership with the government, in partnership with our community members. We are part of this community, and it's important to be recognized as such.
I'm the Deputy Planning Director for the City of Port Huron, so I oversee the Community Development Division. That's all the federal grant funding that comes into the city from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. And then we also are comprised of 4 other divisions: rental, planning, zoning, and code enforcement. So each day is different. It's a very exciting job, and I really love it. You get to impact the community. I think being a leader that your team feels comfortable coming to, and having an open door policy and open communication is really important to me, and I hope that reflects in my leadership abilities with my team.
Congratulations to all of tonight's recipients, whose work continues to inspire and strengthen the Blue Water community. For Thumb Coast TV Channel 12 Port Huron, I'm Kaylin Williams.